Somebody that has, there's one all the way in the back. Somebody who hasn't asked a question.
I have a question for Mr. Renacci, and it kind of segues off of the comments from Mr. Boccieri. I'd like to know where you stand. I don't need to ask him, I know where he stands. I would like to know where you stand on the immigration reform that is needed in the United States.
Sure. Well, as I get around in the district, I tell everybody it's a pretty simple thing. Illegal immigration. There's a reason why the word illegal is first. All right. What we need to do is we need to strengthen our borders. We need to stop. If the faucet's leaking, you shut it off first. If people are coming through, we need to enforce those borders. The other thing we need to do is we just need to start enforcing our laws. We already have laws in this country. I tell people the story where I took over a business in Columbus. And the first thing we did was we asked everybody to fill out I-9 forms. Found 5 people that didn't have I-9 forms. Found out they were illegal aliens. Found out that the penalty was almost $28,000 and they were gone the next day. If we enforce our rules and regulations, and if we secure our borders, we can eliminate the situation which we call illegal aliens. That's how simple it is.
So then essentially you don't see a need for comprehensive immigration reform.
We have so many laws already in place for this. We just need to enforce what we already have and strengthen those borders.
I've heard a variety of things said tonight, but my question is this. It seems like America was the strongest when we look back to our values that we had many years ago. Mr. Boccieri commented that we are a blessed nation. The President of the United States has stood up and said we are no longer a Judeo-Christian nation. What will each of you do to support the Christian values that our country was founded on?
Good question. Good question. Yeah.
Thank you for that question, ma'am. By the way, my dad was studying to become a Roman Catholic priest. Thank God he left, or I wouldn't be here. But nonetheless, I hear this often. We need to go back to where our country has been with our values. In Ohio, you had to be a white male property owner and own 200 acres to vote when our state was first formed. I support the fact that we have a Christian nation. We have a prayer that's said before each session of Congress, but a religious upbringing that has taught me to respect other cultures, respect other religions, respect the way other people practice their religion, I think is the bedrock of why this country was founded. Folks left Europe because they were being persecuted for religious reasons, and they came here so that they can have that freedom. And I respect that. I respect the religious freedom and the diversity that our country has and ought to continue.
I'm going to hold up a dollar bill because right on it says, "In God we trust." And as I've said all along, this is what our country was based on, and it's something that we really do have to always remember. That in God we trust. I am a Christian, been a Catholic my whole life. I was born and raised a Catholic. My parents, I've said this many times, I've probably missed church service on one hand. The number of times I've missed because my parents always said that's where it starts. We need to be able to, that's what you have with me going forward, but I also will say we need to respect the First Amendment and religious rights of others in this country. But when I go to Congress, you're always going to get my Christian values and my basic values of in God we trust going with me. And hopefully that answers your question.